Hey Capricorn, thank you for joining me and welcome to your October 2019 reading. So I'm going to be looking into a kind of general overview of what's going on in terms of your love, your career, your spirituality and your health. A kind of general like what to look out for, how to move forward and where you're headed. Okay, so first of all, just reflecting back on September. The World and the Wheel of Fortune, two major arcana cards. You've got quite a few major arcana cards, so some big changes, big movement happening in your kind of journey, your life journey. And with these two cards, you've really been wrapping something up, something has been ending, something has been completing. With the World, it's about the integration, like these kind of different aspects or different polarities, different understanding, bringing these things together in order to kind of finish them. And it's been about timing, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about divine timing, about God moving the wheel, moving the hand of evolution and change. And it's like it's been time. It's just time to wrap things up. It's time to complete things and let things go. This is connected to karma, to the law of cause and effect, of give and take, receive and give. It's been about that kind of balance coming in and needing to actually stand up for yourself a little bit and actually stand up and be defiant and have some passion, have some strength, have some courage to allow things to move, allow things to shift and allow things to change. So you're coming out of quite a big shift, a big change in your life. This doesn't have to be in a physical sense. This can be on a more energetic, emotional, spiritual sense, like just some big kind of wheel turning, like everything kind of coming together and like moving into a different place. Where are you now? So what you really want this month is peace, like calm, patience, like flow, things to feel harmonious, to walk away from the worries and the anxieties, to walk away from the uncertainty and really being able to trust your intuition and really know what is true and what is right for you. How are you going to be able to do that? We've got the Lovers card, okay? There are like quite a few like relationship cards within here. This may be specifically connected to relationships, or it may be about relationship with yourself, integration of the different parts of yourself, so you come into a fullness, a wholeness within. So you'll get a sense, I think, depending on your circumstance, whether this is specifically about external or about internal. I mean, most of my readings tend to focus on internal relationships, but of course this impacts on our external relationships. So you're being asked to focus on this harmonizing different aspects of yourself, different polarities of yourself. And with the Two of Pentacles, clarifying it, I feel like it's this kind of ability to juggle these different parts of yourself, maybe the more active parts of yourself and the more receptive parts of yourself, and being able to intertwine them. So in order to find peace, in order to come into this space of like just being able to breathe, it's like allowing these different parts of yourself to dialogue with one another and work together, okay, interact together and respect one another. What might be challenging is, interestingly, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this might be a quite dominant feminine aspect of yourself. So this could be the part of yourself that likes to receive, that likes to get things, that likes to be admired and nourished. This is like the Leo energy, like this desire to be seen and witnessed and respected. And this might be trouble for you because we've got the Two of Cups, Two of Cups clarifying it, and I feel like you may be in a more tendency to be in a kind of receptive mode, in this kind of feminine mode, and this is like a very powerful part of yourself, but what you're being asked to do is really integrate different aspects of yourself. Okay, so in terms of your relationships this month, we've got the Ace of Swords. This is new insight, new truth, new understanding. This could be a new connection, or it could be insight into an old connection, but a real clarity of understanding. It's like an aha moment, like an awakening, like a realization of something. It's clarified by the Four of Wands, which is great because this is about grounding desire. This is the card of deep connection. It's the card for twin flames. It's the card for wedding. It's the card for very deep soul connections coming together. So I feel like you're going to have some realization or awakening or understanding around this aspect, like your kind of soul connection aspects within your relationships and in your life. And it's going to bring you a lot of joy. I think it's going to bring you like real happiness. You're going to have a real like, I think this is going to give you like a breath of fresh air essentially. And you're going to feel more optimistic. In terms of your work, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about working hard, mastery. So I feel like you're kind of really developing some skill, developing some understanding, and able to communicate your kind of needs in work, communicate your ideas, especially with the Prince of Swords. So this can be also receiving information, like learning, like you might be learning some new things about work as well. And this is going to really like help you create, like evolve into a higher sense of understanding or mastership within your work. So you're going to be progressing quite a lot, I think, this month. In terms of your health, we've got the Four of Wands again. So I feel this is going to be a really great time for your health this month. You might feel quite active. You might be wanting to move a lot more, feeling more energy, feeling like you want to engage your body, feeling more strong in your mind and your emotions as well, overcoming your fears with the moon as well, overcoming your uncertainty, your worries, and getting some insight, some clarity into your health and just feeling more alive. And then in terms of your spirituality, we've got the Magician. So I think with the Queen of Swords, I think you're going to realize how much you are creating your life, your experience, how much you have manifested, maybe even what's been going on before and what you've been kind of wrapping up. Now you're realizing that you can create what you want. When you let go of a cycle, it's like, okay, now what do you want? You can create from here, and you're getting this clarity, this sense of understanding about what you do want. And almost with kind of like non-emotion, like very practical. These are the things I need. These are the things I don't need, and able to be quite clear about who and what you want. In terms of your focus this month, we've got the Sun. So really keeping optimistic, keeping positive, bringing joy into your life. Really, how do you do that? And we've got the Two of Swords, which is about reflection, about stepping back, taking time to have the space to understand or think about things. And I feel like when you give yourself space, then you're able to come into joy more easily, into happiness more easily. So allowing yourself time to meditate, to rest, to retreat, and to focus on the positive and bringing that in. And with the Magician as well, it's like manifesting in this happiness, bringing in this happiness. Your lesson this month is about the Two of Cups, right? So the Two of Cups again that we had earlier, relationships again, soulmates again. So you're really learning to see this from a new perspective with the Hanged Man. You're going to have deeper insight, a new understanding about your relationships and about how you connect with others or a specific other. It may even be that you meet someone, you might have someone new coming in to your life. You may be making a decision around relationships, but you're going to receive lots of truth, lots of understanding to help you manage and make choices. Overall this month, we've got the Eight of Cups. This is a really positive card because it's about moving away from things that are not fulfilling, things that don't satisfy you, that don't meet your needs, and moving to somewhere where you feel fully looked after and fully satisfied. The Nine of Cups next is really the card of self-love. So you're leaving behind this place where you might feel, okay, generally I feel quite good, but actually I need to go somewhere where I feel really freaking good, really, really awesome. And there's going to be some big process around this with you. With the Death card, it's like a rebirth for you. When you're able to let go of something or let go of a certain idea or way of being, then you're going to have these truths, this understanding, this insight, then you'll be able to let go of things and go through this rebirth process. Okay, so that's my reading for you, Capricorn. I hope that really helped you. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again soon.